Hello everyone, welcome back to Transferware China Pottery Hauls. So today I have something different for you. I do not have a haul. I have quite a few coffee pots, teapots. Most are antique, and I do have one that is not antique, but I still would like to share it with you. And so I am Transferware Staffordshire collector. A lot of the items I'm going to show today are not available on our eBay store. Some of them are listed on our eBay store, okay, which is Transferware China Pottery. So let's begin. I also have this beautiful platter that I decided to feature today. I believe I already featured this piece in a different um, um, haul, but I would like to feature it again today because I'm going to be doing a video in Portuguese about the same topic that we have here today. So let's start with the differences between teapots and coffee pots. So teapots are going to be shorter and have a bigger in bulkier. So this is going to be the perfect example of a teapot. Opposite to a coffee pot is going to be taller and slender. Okay? All teapots and coffee pots have this kind of spout. If the spout is a short spout, that might be a chocolate pot. I do have a couple of chocolate pots here in the office, and I want to show you that difference as well. I forgot to gather it here together, so if you excuse me, I'll be right back. So here we go. I did feature this item this week on one of the hauls. So there we go. To see the spout on this beautiful hand painted French piece. So that would either be, could be used for coffee as well, but also chocolate, hot chocolate. So now let's begin. I have quite a bit here to show you, and I'm going to start from the back to the front because I don't want to break anything today. So first I have this beautiful French porcelain coffee pot with the swan spout, hand painted florals. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's a manufacturer flaw there on the bottom that really doesn't deter much from the value. These pieces go for about $500, and they're very sought after. Look at the handle on it. And it's a very, very strong porcelain, almost like a Chinese porcelain. We're also going to talk about the different kinds. Right next to it, I have this beautiful brown Transferware coffee pot. It's got the beehive finial on it. And look at this beautiful spout, very large piece. This one is marked on the bottom, Staffordshire English. Very, very nice pattern. So that is the brown Transferware Staffordshire, about 1820s. So a lot of the pieces I'm going to show you today are 1820s to 1830s. Then I also have this beautiful red coffee pot, Transferware coffee pot. It's absolutely stunning. Look at that. I must have about 240 of these in my collection. I absolutely love large pieces of Transferware. These pieces go from, I've seen them go from $200 all the way to $1,500 depending on the pattern itself. And like I said, this piece is French, hand painted. Love this spout on it. here. Then let me show you this beautiful ironstone. Oh, and then before I move on to this one, I forgot to let you know these Staffordshire coffee pots are made with a soft paste. Okay, not as strong or resilient as this porcelain from Paris. Then also I have here this beautiful lavender transferware with a grape pattern transferred onto ironstone, which is a pretty durable, thick, strong porcelain, about from the 1850s. I have this that I already showed you, the teapot. This is a blue pattern, mulberry, black transferware English from about 1850s. And it's so interesting because this looks just like a teapot, but this is not a teapot. Okay, so these you would serve wine in it. It's a German pottery. It has a pewter lid on it, and it's in really good condition. And they would serve wine, and a lot of times red wine would be heated. So people, just to take the chill, it was very cold in Germany and all the surrounding countries in the winter time, so they would use this to have warm wine in it. You could also serve it chilled, but this was not for tea or coffee. I mean, I guess you could use it for both, but that's not what it was meant for. Then I also have this stunning purple transferware, very, very large coffee pot. It's an absolute beauty. And there's a marking on the back, about 1830s on this one. Also would love to show you this beautiful porcelain. I believe this is more like a bone china, English. It's marked on the bottom, hand painted. This is like a Regency style coffee pot. Very, very rare. So you will find a lot of teapots in that same particular time period, but early 1800s, but 1820s, but you will not find coffee pots. Very, very, very difficult. And I also have all colors here, but I do not have green transferware coffee pots. They're just very difficult to come by. The green is very sought after. So then I also have, moving forward, this beautiful soft paste black transferware coffee pot here. I have this stunning purple transferware coffee pot, no markings. A lot of the coffee pots do not have markings, but you can identify. I have this pattern in blue and red. I have a video up already from this week that showed how this pattern was very popular pattern. I believe it's Damascus pattern. I need to make sure about these things before I say something. So don't quote me on that one. I would have to really do look up at my files to see what pattern that would be. So then I also have this beautiful transferware Polychromes rose pattern onto ironstone. So this would be the blank, the ironstone blank, very durable. These you can still use today if there's no chips, cracks, or repairs or crazing. You can still use these. They're very functional. And so they would transfer it's a mulberry color, and then they would go in and have them painted over, which is the Polychrome, onto that. Very, very nice piece. And over here I have this gorgeous brown transferware pattern. It's the same pattern as the purple one that I was telling you. I have it in blue, brown, red. Very, very popular. And then there's some handwriting on the bottom from whoever owned it. Okay, Lynn. Nana's coffee pot. They say chocolate pot, but these were not for chocolate. I mean, I guess you could serve chocolate in these, but they were really coffee pots. That's what these were for. Very, very nice. Here I have the only new piece. This is Portuguese, and also a coffee pot in smaller dimensions. Vista Alegre, Portugal. I do have the sugar and creamer that goes with this piece, and this piece is listed on our eBay store, which is Transferware China Pottery. Okay. So then let's move on to this beautiful teapot. Now, as you can see here, it's a brown Transferware teapot. It's more of an orangey brown. So a lot of these colors would have a lot of variation on them, and there's a marking on the back. Later on, this is probably 1840s to 1850s. And it's shorter and stubbier. So teapot on that. Also, this is a very nice teapot, mulberry teapot. This is a Bushara pattern. It's the only pattern of mulberry flow black that I collect. So this belongs to my collection. I have pitchers, platters, cups and saucers, plates, all kinds of beautiful things. I even have a butter dish, which is very rare. The potato dish is very rare as well. So very, very beautiful. There's no damage to this piece. It's absolutely stunning. Isn't that nice? I would not use these types of transferwares. So I would not use those particular pieces, especially the teapot and the coffee pot is okay because on the inside there's no black ink. On the outside of the plates, of course, there is quite a bit of the ink. I would refrain from putting hot foods on those. They will seep onto your food, and a lot of these colors were loaded with dyes and chemicals like lead, like uraniums, and all kinds of different ingredients they would put onto these toxic metals in order to make the colors change and to preserve the colors. So be aware when you're adding all kinds of hot foods to these pieces. Okay, then we have a much smaller purple transferware coffee pot. Very, very nice. Although it's much smaller than the others, it's still a coffee pot because you see the elongated neck on this. Look at the difference of the size. You'll see the difference of the size. There you go. So, but because it's not short, it's not a teapot, it's a coffee pot. I just happen I never seen this size before. I've seen it online on some flow blue pieces, but I've never seen it on Staffordshire Transferware. Then we're moving on to soft paste. Soft paste hand painted coffee pot. Now this is a rarity. This is a beauty. It's very, very rare. It's produced in England in the early 1820s, hand painted. You see a lot of teapots and a lot of cups and saucers, but in coffee pots of this shape, you really don't. It's all hand painted, no transferware. And it's a soft paste. It's not as heavy or as hard as the ironstone itself. this here. And what else do we have here? Let's see. Oh, German. Let's get this beautiful KPM gold gilded porcelain coffee pot, and there's a KPM mark on it. It's absolutely stunning. Definitely you can use this one. It's won't have any issues with it. There's absolutely no crazing on these. They were very well made. It had a lot of use because there's somewhere on the gold, but it's a stunning coffee pot, and that was produced in Germany. Following Regency style from the Regency era. So this is English hand-painted gold gilded teapot. It's from the same production as different factories, but the same production as this coffee pot. You will still find a lot of these teapots. Definitely a pricier piece that's listed on our eBay store, Transferware China Pottery. And then we have this aesthetic movement blue and white teapot. Once again, short and stubby. And this one here is a coffee pot. But although it's a smaller port coffee pot, you can see the difference. It's still skinnier, thinner, and taller. So this would be considered a coffee pot in soft paste and black transferware. Very nice. Here, and last, we have a beautiful example of red transferware teapot. And what I love about these is the shape, and they would come with underplates. If you can find the underplates, I have one that I have underplate for. It's probably downstairs. I would have to go hunting for it. It's in brown. It's absolutely lovely in mint condition. But I did not bring it up. I'll do it in another time. And this is a beautiful, stunning piece of red transferware. Also teapot, not coffee pot, because it's shorter and stubbier. Coffee pots, taller and thinner. In terms of washing these items, I keep repeating myself, and I will throughout this whole journey that I'm doing here on YouTube, is do not place these items in hot boiling water or your dishwasher. Use a gentle soap. The new generation and Meyer soap, I apologize, 7th generation and Meyer soap. I'm not here getting sponsored by anybody, but those soaps are the best soaps that you can use on any of these items. And this is hand washing only. And last but not least, featuring this beautiful blue and white Transferware meat platter. I will be doing a showing, a haul, I'll be making a video just on Transferware platters, and also planning on doing one on just blue and white and one on just flow blue, and then go into details how these people were produced, these items were produced. Okay, now this is a meat platter. As you can see, you see the drain and where the sauce would land, and then you can just spoon it out and put over your potatoes, your rice, or your vegetables, however you like it. It's a beautiful ironstone piece. This one is listed on our eBay store. So today the video is a little shorter, but I wanted to share with you this beautiful collection of coffee pots. I have about 250 of them hanging around here at the house, in the office upstairs, and also downstairs in our storage area. And I kept talking about how many I have, and I decided today to share these with you. Well, I hope that you enjoyed spending a little time with me today, and that you enjoyed me showing these personal items from my private collection. And if you'd like to see more, please let me know down below in the comments. And for now, it's all. I hope everybody is well, and I will be back soon. Thank you for watching.